How's it going, everybody? Ian back with another video. Tonight, we are going to do a reading update, and I have a little book haul to show y'all. Let's get started. I finished The Far Empty by J. Todd Scott. This is basically a modern Western. We've got an officer named Chris Cherry. He is a deputy. Hopefully my AC is not too loud. Let's get that off. We have a deputy named Chris Cherry who comes back to his hometown of Murphy, Texas, which is just like a small little town in the center of Texas. Everyone's, kind of looking to get out, but it's the people who stay are pretty close knit. So he comes back after a football injury because that's what his goal was to do, was become a football player, and he gets hurt. So he has got to take a job. He comes back home, takes a job as a deputy, and it turns out like this is not a spoiler or anything. You know this off the blurb, but of course you have the crooked sheriff who is drug running and murdering people, but he's the sheriff, so like everyone praises him. Like the townspeople have no idea that he's a murdering bastard, but so yeah, it's just Chris Cherry is Deputy Cherry is trying to figure out what the hell is going on in his little town here, and it spawned a trilogy, which I will show in a second because those are the two books I picked up from my libraries. The next two in this, I gave this 5 stars. By the way, this is I loved all the characters in this book, and I can't really explain his writing style. It's really weird. I've never read something like that before. He'd be talking in the past, but then he'd come up in the present, but it all fit. It was really weird. So yeah, 5-star read, Far Empty by J. Todd Scott. And then I picked up his next 2 in this trilogy, The High White Sun and This Side of Night. So I picked those up, and those will be my next few reads here in the next month or so. On to what I am going to be reading. Show this one first. I have started Evan Winter's The Rage of Dragons, about 150 pages in, and I am loving this. This is awesome. I can't really explain too much right now. There's a lot of stuff going on, and I love every second of it. So finally getting this under my belt. And then last, James Hilton's Search and Destroy. I have not started this yet. This is a Gun Brothers thriller. This is the first in a new series, by James Hilton. So I'm going to be starting that here soon too. All right, on to the creme de la creme. This I just came home from work and was sitting on my doorstep. Very, very, very excited. I've been told I need to read this series. I'm going to finally read this series. But I decided to get some nice additions here. I had a gift card, an Easter gift card for my cousin Kristen. Kristen, if you're watching this, hello, thank you. And here is what I bought with your card. I got this pocket edition leather-bound The Hobbit and The Lord of the Rings by JRR Tolkien. There they are. They're very, very small. But no, I have not read this series, and I have been told to read this. Oh, you can't really see much. This is The Hobbit. But if you can see, the text is very, very, very small. So I should probably read this soon before my eyesight goes worse than it already has. But yeah, I'm going to finally, I'm going to read these, and I'm going to probably be starting The Hobbit in probably this week or something. Read a few pages here and there. Um, I guess I didn't realize how small some, or like, I mean, I get it, these are pocket size editions, but show you the rest here. But I guess I didn't realize how, because even like when you go to the library, Barnes and Noble, and you pick up the, Lord of the Rings, each book, I know it's supposed to be 3 books, but or excuse me, it's supposed to be one bind up, but they released them all in threes. But here's the Fellowship, and it's these floppy covers, these little leather, is it leather bound? I guess maybe Two Towers, and then where's the other one? Right here, Return of the King. But yeah, they're not that big. Is now I'm just rambling. I thought they'd be bigger, like thicker books. But yeah, they don't seem terribly. They seem like pretty easy reads, and that's what I was told. I heard Hobbit is really easy to read, and then they'll once you get into the actual like Lord of the Rings series, it gets a little tougher, but not terrible. I want to read these because I haven't, and I've been told I need to, and I mean you kind of have to, I guess. This is the JRR Tolkien. I mean, this is what fantasy is right here. But another reason is every time I go to Barnes and Noble, I see a bunch of JRR Tolkien stuff, not Lord of the Rings. There's a bunch of stuff that he had, and I believe his son or grandson just released it all. So I'm kind of curious what's in there. I want to know. So I want to get this down. I was told to read the Silmarillion and then go from there after that. But yes, so I'm really looking forward to getting this under my belt. That's all I got. Here's the little box it comes in. But thank y'all, and have a good one.